Hello everybody, welcome back to CC Sim Racing. I'm your host Spitfire CC. Just trying to get all these guys on the grid. It has gone a bit mental. I think that everyone's got a little bit excited for Series 4 already. We have got Boosted there. He's just sorting out the guys on the track and off track at the moment while we're doing so. Let's have a look what we have on show today. But thank you very much for everyone coming back. That is fantastic. We're hoping to have all the teams up and running, and we hopefully are going to remove someone who shouldn't be in the room and get that all organised as well. So let's have a look on track at the moment. We have on track, let's have a look, we have Marco Lozzi racing for KMT today. Obviously teammates on this track as well. It's 7 teams in race 1, 7 teams in race 2. Let me go over it for you before we start this absolute mayhem of a race. We have the 7 teams. We have four drivers in your team. The GR4 and the GR3 are combined manufacturers, so you pick one manufacturer. You have 4 drivers, 2 in GR4, 2 in GR3. You can mix those drivers up at any one point, but only one driver can race each week in one of the permitted categories. If a driver doesn't turn up, you can use one of your drivers as a secondary driver, as a reserve, and that driver will be getting half the points, 50% of the points for their team, because obviously we're trying to get people to commit as well. So there we have it. So most of the guys are out on track at the moment. We're waiting for one more to come in. One driver's left, and hopefully we'll have it all sorted. So we're just waiting for Toddy. So thanks very much for Boosted. I will put him on the comms again, because obviously he's trying to sort everything out, and he's done a great job, and he is there. So welcome back in, Boosted. Thank you very much for sorting that out. That was a bit of a pickle, wasn't it? But we're back. So Marco Lozzi is there for KMT team, and as I was saying, we have a selection of cars on track. Obviously this is the GR4 at the Nürburgring. We have the GT3 class of the same team racing in GR3 at Catalonia, and they will be racing in the same race 1 and race 2 as the GR4. It will be slightly easier to understand once we get going, and you'll get it, and you'll be like, oh right, that's how you're doing it, oh what a plonker. But then you'll think, oh my god, why have they done that? That's crazy. So yeah, that is how we're doing it. There is a 20-minute race. There's a 5-minute qualifier. It is literally splash and dash, get the cars out, let's see what you can do. It is literally one hit qualifying, see where you get on and see what these guys can do, and then after we've done that, then you go straight into a race, and you have to have a mandatory pit stop. Ow, this is going to be painful. So mandatory pit stop is you have to pit after 5 minutes. The pit lane will be open at the 5-minute marker. It will be closed on the 15-minute marker. You have to make sure that you have pitted in between these 2 markers. If you don't, you will get a penalty, and it is pretty much a big smack bum. No, there's no lap of honour ads, because obviously it's close to my heart, and obviously not many people know about it, so there isn't a lap of honour today. I've done it in my own way anyway. I've had a few, and I've, that's how I've celebrated it today. So yeah, missing my dad hugely, and everyone who knows that. So thank you very much to everyone who has messaged myself or my brother there, Adam Cook, for obviously obviously it's 4 years today. So there you go. Mario is on track as well. So basically letting these guys have a practice before they get really leery, and it's going to start to kick off. But yeah, as we were saying, so 7 teams in race 1, 7 teams in race 2 for GR4, 14 teams in total, and then it's going to be absolutely mega. Michael Taylor, hello sir, great to see you. And thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate that. To everyone who's actually messaging in now. So yeah, there we go. This is the Teams Championship, the GR4s today. We have the GT3 on Thursday. You won't want to miss it. As soon as these points are all collaborated, we will give you a end result, and then what will happen is the top 7 in after the championship over this week will go into thanks buddy, we'll go to the race 1, and then obviously the other 7 will go into race 2. But in race 2 you can still win maximum points, which is why it's going to be a little bit different. So if you are on the bottom of that pack and you do get into that that race 2, you can win maximum points. So if you win maximum points, you're going back into race 1, and then then obviously the manufacturers is just going to be all over the place. It's fantastic. Right, this is where it gets a little bit more interesting now. We have 2 types of tyres on track. One's on super soft, one's on medium. You have to qualify on the tyre that you're running. So one driver will be on the medium, so he'll have to qualify on the medium and race start on the medium. The other one will be on super soft, has to qualify on the super soft, and that's how it's going to work. They come into the pits, they have to change to the other tyre. If they don't, they're going to get a big smack bum. They know the score by now. Everybody does. This is me. You know that. So here we go. This is the GT4 Series, Manufacturers Team Series, and then we have the GT3 Manufacturers Team Series on Thursday. All collaborate together. Are we ready? I'm guessing we all know what we're going to do now. Of course we do. We're going to go and do these penalty zones, aren't we? So here we go. Nürburgring penalty zone is on the start-finish straight on the right-hand side, not before the hairpin, because that would be really silly. But we're going to try and hug that wall as much as we can on the pit lane. You can lose your braking through the braking points, but you can't slow down on the track. Are we happy? Of course we're happy. Boosted, are you happy?
I am ready and willing. Let's get this underway.
Definitely. We've had a lot of nervous drivers, but it looks like everyone is geared up and ready for this one. So here we go. As soon as they see this, they'll be like, what is going on? So here we go. Qualifying is starting. We have 5 minutes of qualifying. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So qualifying is up 5 minutes. Watch all these cars just burst out of the pit lane. So there we go. Super soft, medium, medium, super soft, medium, medium. Quite a lot of medium and super softs on track, but some of these cars are absolutely beautiful. We have DWT, we have KMT out on track as well. We have LB Racing, we have CC Sim Racing, we have TED Tracks Racing. Oh, it's going to be epic. Really look at this. Looks absolutely beautiful on track at the moment. We will keep the tabs on so you can see who's with who. We have Racing Rivals on track as well. Everyone's trying to get position, but they know that they have 4 minutes, so 1 sprint race. So Tartan's just trying to get a little bit of space there, so as he goes round. So there's Tartan, there's Wild Knee for DWT. We got Midnight there in the Hyundai for Dad Bod Racing. Great name. It's going to be absolutely epic. We got King Kian there, also there. Where is he? I just saw him there. There he is. He is racing in the BMW as well, warming up the tyres. So everyone just waiting to get that 1 burst lap. So it's absolutely brilliant. Gia Kayla also there in 4th spot at the moment for Racing Rivals. Watch out for him in the Lamborghini. So everyone got a, if you saw what happened, it was a pick out of the hat, and that is what it was. Here's the Hondas. They are out in force as well. There's PWT Marcus racing for CCSR. Great to see that. Mario there also. He's slowing down there. It looks like they're all giving each other some room here. And there goes Midnight. He's like, do you know what? You guys crack on and do what you're doing. I'm going for it. Toddy there, also there for TED Tracks Racing. Lovely looking in the VW Scirocco. And there we have Grandad. Fantastic. Great to see Grandad on track. Obviously, he just had the worst ever. You know, I really got cut up about him, but I love him to bits. Absolutely fantastic bloke, and also Nana Midge as well. So it's great to see him on track. I'm so pleased. We also have Pac-Man there in 11th spot. King Kian at the back. Marco Lozzi also there in 13th. And Tabron very, very patiently waiting to see what happens. So let's have a look at the start. Wildney's going to take us through boosted. Here we go.
Yeah, this is the first start of a flying lap. Pretty much 1 lap, 2 if you're lucky. So it's bin it or win it. Are they going to run 1 safe lap and then push on the second one? Or are they just going to go, you know what, let's try and get 1 decent lap under my belt?
Yeah, definitely. Got Tartan there. Also, he's on the super softs. You've got LB, and as you can see, those mediums are really showing there into the braking zone. There's Peter Marcus. He's trying to get that Skyline really slowed down. And they have been saying not the best of cars, but I think while we get into these different races, it's really going to show that it is a car to watch out for. There's Midnight in 8th. Toddy there in 9th at the moment in the Scirocco. That'll probably be the one to watch out for. There is the Lambo. Good car, the Lambo in GR4. So we'll see how Grandad gets lights on. There's Pac-Man at the back in 11th in the Hyundai. Then we got Marco Lozzi also there in the Mazda, and then we got King Kian in the BMW, and Tabron at the back, and made a very, very wide move there. And he's on the medium tyre. So we're going to see what's going on. Wild Knee taking him around on the super soft tyre there, Boosted, doing a good job. But there's a little bit of a rivalry going on between Racing Rivals and also who's that, KMT team there. There they are, Tartan in 4th. Then we've got LB Racing there. PWT now in 6th. Mario in 7th. Still going round. This is going to be cracking. We're looking forward to seeing what these guys do on this first lap.
It's going to be really exciting to see the differences between the super softs and the mediums and the tyre degradation as the race goes on. The mediums we know will last longer, but can the super softs get away far enough so the mediums don't catch them in the later game?
Yeah, definitely. So Wild Knee coming round the chicane, and this is where it's going to be very tough around this sector here on these medium tyres, and also as the tyre wear goes down, ×8 tyre wear, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, who done that? You nasty person. But Wild Knee, yeah, I don't know either. So Wild Knee's there. He's coming over the line, and he's going to do a cracking time here. He goes over the line, crosses it with a 2:04. Gear Cater's going to cross the line. He does a 2:05. Then we got Roberts. He goes. Oh, Tartan takes the lead. He's on pole position at the moment. Roberts does he's in 5th. PWT goes into 4th. There we go, Gear Kayla, and it looks like they might get. I don't think they're going to get a lap in, but there we go. Gear Kayla in 6th. We've got PWT there 7th. LB Racing takes 9th. Wild Knee in 2nd. Mario takes 3rd position in the Skyline. Wild Knee still holding that 2nd place, but Tartan has pole position at the moment. Great stuff. We're waiting for the others to come through. Roberts there as well. Here comes Marco. He comes through. Tabron also coming over the line now. What's he going to get? Let's have a look. He goes into 3rd place. What is King going to get over the line? He stays in 14th. Obviously made a mistake. So here we go. 2 minutes to go for all these guys. So they're going to get another lap. Unlucky for King. Didn't quite make it round to the final lap. So here we go. One more to go. This is absolutely fantastic. So Tartan at the moment holding the lead, and he's purple into this sector. 2:03 for Tartan. So wonder what these tyres are going to be like. So as you can see, only on lap 1, and the tyres are starting to wear very, very quickly, trying to get this first lap in.
Yeah, these guys are really pushing. You'll see the tyres wear down very fast in the qualifier. Hopefully they do realise that they're going to have to try and do some strategy. So it's going to be good to see who plays what strategy on what tyres.
Yeah, definitely. As you can see, a little bit of an incident there between Toddy and Midnight. Have to have a look at that afterwards. Pac-Man there in 7th spot. Then we've got Grandad there in 8th, doing a cracking job in the Lambo. Then we've got Gear Keller, his teammate, in 9th spot. Don't forget, these points are added together, so it is a team event. And when we do that, we tally it up, and then we do the points for this race. And for race 2, then we find out who's where, and then we get into the Thursday race. So the Thursday race is going to be epic. They have to then get more points for their manufacturer, and then we tally it up, and then we find out who's in race 1 and who's in race 2. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So Gear Kayla coming around now. Can he get a faster time? Wild Knee's gone faster. Can Gear Kayla go any faster in the Lambo? No, he can't. He stays where he is. Let's have a look and see what happens with Roberts. No, stays where he is. So everyone's gone through. Tartan there, Wild Knee, Tabron, Mario, Toddy goes over the line. What can he do as he crosses the line? Stays in 5th spot. Then we've got Midnight in there. Pac-Man in the Hyundai. What can he do as he crosses the line? Looks like a good lap. Has he done it? Stays in 7th, stays in 6th. There we go. Jumps into 6th. Tabron in 3rd. Mario 4th. Toddy in 5th. Great run from Toddy. Then we have Midnight in 7th. Grandad crosses the line. Also Gear Kayla. PWT in 10th. LB Racing in 11th. Roberts in 12th. Then King didn't quite make it over the line. So Lozzie comes over in 13th. This is very, very interesting already. Tartan takes pole position on the first race in this GT4 Teams Manufacturer Cup here, Boosted.
Yeah, I was just watching some of the cars, especially the GTR, and the front tyre wear to the rear is a huge difference. So it's going to be good to see how they handle that. Are they going to run some rear brake bars to try and even that tyre wear out?
Yeah, it's a great idea. I mean, we were talking to the guys today, and obviously they were a bit worried about that car. I mean, it will be a great car once we see one of these other tracks involved. But again, very, very tough on the tyres here. But here we go for race 1. On pole position is Tartan, second Wildney, Tabron in third, Mario fourth, Toddy in fifth, Pac-Man sixth, Midnight in seventh, Grandad in eighth, Gear Kayla ninth, and PWT takes out the top 10. Here we go. Are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to take this off. And we're going to put this on, and we're going to watch this team's event, and it's going to be absolutely great. We're going to wait for these lights to go green. There's 1 red, 2 red, 3 red, 4 red. Here we go, boosted. Are we ready? Wait for the green. There we go. There's the green. What a great start. Don't forget traction controls off. But what a start from Mario. Pulls out of the way of Wildney. Wildney lights on the tyres. Oh, there's a big incident there in the back there. And it looks like there's a little bit of a spin up between 2 drivers, but it looks like they've all got through into the braking zone, and it's Tartan takes the lead. Mario fighting for the lead at the start of this race. What a great battle. So Mario and Tartan at the front here. Wildney's in third. Midnight fourth. Pac-Man has got down the ins, trying to get down the inside. Not quite doing it. Pac-Man has got beaten down to the corner by PWT. So Pac-Man's now been literally washed out for drive, but he's going to have the inside line. And it looks like he's to get a little tap there from one of the KMT boys. So it's Pac-Man into sixth. Grandad in seventh. Roberts in eighth. And what a great start that was, boosted.
It really was. That GTR off the line was a missile. Mario's hoping to make most of that. If he can stick behind Tartan and try and save some of his tyres, I think that would be the best option.
Yeah, we will try and, if I can, I don't think I can now, I'll try and leave it all on. I don't think it will work now. No, it won't. Oh, that's a shame. But there we go. So Tartan is, we'll get the information from Boosted if we can. So Tartan is in first place with Mario in second. Wildney in a battle now with Midnight and Pac-Man, his teammate, in second. But look at PWT. Looks like he's just been overtaken for position. But we're going to go on the back end of Pac-Man's car. And let's have a listen to this beautiful Hyundai. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous sound. So there we go, PWT just behind him, Grandad just behind him in the Lambo, which is fantastic. We're going to go on board with PWT here. They've got 20 minutes and they have to pit after lap 5 and before lap, the 5-minute marker and before the 15-minute marker. So it'll be very interesting to see how this pans out with damage. Oh, it looks like there's an overtake there down the inside. Has he got it done? A little bit of argy-bargy between LB there and one of the Ted Tracks boys. Let's have a look at that. So it looks like he's got it done, but is still battling away there. And just behind these guys, there we are. It's Toddy and LB racing for position, and it looks like he's got it done. Tabron, his teammate, is there as well. Looks like they're ganging up on the poor Honda, but don't forget he's on the medium tyre, so these guys at the back will be on the super soft at some point, but they just need to be a bit aware. There's a little bit of argy-bargy going on between Tabron and LB racing for position into the braking zone, and another move there from King, it looks like, down the inside at the back of the pack. So there we go. Great racing from these guys. Marcus is trying to do his best to hold these guys up on the medium tyre there, Boosted.
Yeah, this is where you're going to see the difference between the medium tyre. These softs really do need to remember that if someone's in front of your mediums, they are going to brake early up, they are going to go wide up, they are going to be slower, and you have to account for that.
Yeah, definitely. You can see PWT's doing a great job, but now we've got Roberts. Just a little tap there from Roberts as he comes around the corner, puts Marcus off on the grass, manages to hold it, but he's really holding up this train. He's doing a great job. He hasn't got his wheels, so he's struggling on the pad, but he's doing a brilliant job. Look at the train at the back. This is going to absolutely demolish everyone's race now, which is fantastic. Brilliant. So there we go. Down the inside, there's a free car battle for the inside. That's not going to work there, is it? That's a bit of a naughty move. That was never going to work in a million years. And now we're 3 abreast, and they're still fighting for position. Somebody's got to back off here. Somebody's got to back off here, and that is the outside guys. They have to move. That's not going to work. So there's another battle there, and they're still spinning up. They managed to get through. Great driving from all those guys. Look at Tabron just diving down the inside of all of them there as they were making the mistake. Fantastic.
I think there's a lot of impatience going on.
Yeah.
A lot of people not realising that it's not a 5-minute race.
Oh,
wanting to get past.
Yeah, Robert's having a fight there with Tabron. Oh, it's like a boxing match at the minute. Grandad getting down the inside of Tabron. Let's go on board with Roberts as we see it. So we totally forgot about the front lot. But there we go. So here, at the moment, there we go. This is the battle at the moment. Tabron down the inside of Grandad for position. He's got that done. Yes, he has. Great respect there from Grandad as well. Great exit from the Lambo. And watch out for these Scirocco's. They are quick round here at the Nürburgring. You can see Gear Kayla just on the back there as well, having a little look down the inside. Shuts the door on Grandad, but great exit speed from Tabron. And Roberts is in a bit of a pickle here because he's got a Lambo and he's got a Scirocco down the outside and inside. Roberts tries to get a little hug there, but couldn't quite do it. And now they're back in front. So this is a great battle. Down the inside, Tabron holding that inside line, but Tartan still holds the lead here. And then and it's like, there's lots of battling going on, but it looks like Midnight has taken Mario for position here. Wildney in 4th, Pac-Man is in 5th. Mario's doing a great job there on these super soft tyres on that GTR, but so is Wildney with that rear end car as well, with the rear lighting up at the start, so that could have cost him. But Pac-Man in 5th, doing a good job there with his teammate in 2nd. So looking for big points are the Hyundai's. Toddy now in 6th place. Grandad there in 7th with PWT behind him in 8th position. He's going to be really happy to put some new shoes on at some point. Roberts there in 9th. And then this gang... Oh, again, Tabron down the inside. It's not going to work. This is really aggressive driving there by some of these guys at the moment. So still battling away. Really starting to show a bit more respect out there between these drivers. But Tabron has now made it past Roberts. Marco Lozzi just sitting behind his teammate. Again, a little bit wide there from Roberts. And there goes his teammate down the inside. So is that for position? I think it will be. No, they're just hugging the road. They're just stopping everyone from going past. But look at King. King's making a little bit of a move down the inside there, and he's done it. So looks like
brilliant overtake.
it looks like DWT just had a little bit of a moment with their sister team there. And the Mazda's just letting him go by. But look, Gear Kayla's now in the action. LB on the back of this. Don't forget, he's on the medium tyre. Great battling all over the park at the moment. So let's have a look at our leader. There he is. It is the Honda of Tartan at the moment, doing a fantastic job. 3.2 seconds in the lead. He's very happy with himself. He's back where he belongs there, Boost.
Yeah, great even tyre wear, super soft tyres, making the most of it because he knows he's going to be slower on the medium. So he's using the super softs. He stayed out of drama. He's just got his head down and cracked on. A lot of impatience in this racing going on here.
Yeah, definitely. As you can see, Mario in 4th now, Pac-Man in 5th, 13 minutes to go. This is longer than the hour race, isn't it? Unbelievable.
Feels it.
Yeah, so there we go. But Pac-Man is there in 5th spot at the moment. He's doing a great job just sitting there. Oh, that's all he has to do. So there is Toddy in 6th place. I will go through the tyres. Let's have a look, shall we? So let's get these guys on there. So there we go. There is your super soft tyre on Tartan. There he is. So looking very, very good at the moment. And then we have the Genesis, the Hyundai of Midnight on the super softs, looking pretty bad at the front. Really needs to change that brake bias there. Look at Wildney's tyres, looking absolutely stunning at the moment. So he's really playing a mind game. Look at the front of those GTR tyres. They are absolutely demolished. Really need to change that brake bias to the rear and trying to get a bit more brake into the rear of that car. Then we've got Pac-Man looking great on those medium tyres. He could go for a longer stint as long as he can stay with the leaders. Then we've got, I think that's Toddy there. There we go. There it is. It is Toddy. He's in 6th position, doing a great job on those tyres on the rear, but the fronts really need to be a little bit well looked after, but he'll be coming in quite shortly. I'm pretty certain of that. Then we've got Grandad looking very good on that Lambo at the moment. Then we have King as well on the mediums, looking very good as well. Then we have Tabron at the back there on the medium tyre, doing a good job. And also with that is Marco Lozzi on the super soft tyre, so obviously had a bad start there. Then we have Roberts on the medium tyre, looking pretty good as well. Tell you what, Roberts is doing a good job. And then we have, then we have PWT again, looking very, very good on these medium tyres so far there, Boost. And then we have just behind him is LB Racing with Gear Kayla just on the back here. So great battling from these guys. They're starting to struggle on these mediums at the back.
Yeah, I think some of the drivers, someone's gone in already, which is good to see.
So there we go. Midnight already into the pits. Wow, that's very interesting. But as you can see, a lot of the pit crews are out already. So this will be the first one of the evening. So it will be Midnight. So he's safe. He has done his penalty. He has done his pit stop, sorry, should I say. And Marco Lozzi also. So we'll see what happens here. We're going to wait for confirmation just to make sure that these guys are taking the medium tyre. So Midnight comes in. He will pop on the medium tyre, which he does so. Marco Lozzi is in. Oh, he's come out. Look at this battle that he's come out to. It's absolutely unbelievable. He won't want that. So as he comes out now, already on the medium tyre, taken out very, very early indeed. Waiting for Marco Lozzi. Still in the pits at the moment. He's back out on the medium. Fantastic stuff. So we've got that sorted. So Tartan has got a massive gap of 4.8. Wildney's there in second. Mario is still in third, doing a cracking job. But he's now got Pac-Man right behind him for company. And you can see that these tyres are starting to wear. There we go. Let's have a look at this. So down to the bottom of the hill into the braking zone. Oh, Mario's trying to hold that car. He's done a good job saving it. So there we go, side by side, but it looks like Pac-Man has got it done. Great move from Pac-Man there. Sorry, Boosted. Say that again, buddy.
I was just saying, nice clean overtake. I've been watching Pac-Man for a little while now. He's been looking after his tyres. Third place on the mediums. He is in a really good spot. If he keeps his head down, I think we could be looking at a podium finisher in this guy.
Yeah, definitely great move there from Pac-Man. Now on the chase. He's now got away from Mario. As you can see, 10 minutes to go. He's done a very good job on these super soft tyres, so he'll be pleased to get those mediums on at some point. But Tartan's flying at the moment. Hasn't made a mistake yet. A little bit slow through the chicane there. Wildney's still there, also doing a cracking job in second. Then we have Pac-Man in third spot. Then Mario in fourth. Toddy there in fifth, doing a cracker. Into the braking zone. Again, still there. Tartan's in. Tartan's come into the pits. So there we go. First of the first top runners is in the pits. Also Mario has come into the pits. So here comes Tartan. Tartan into the pits for the Honda team.
I think they're all going to start flooding in now.
Yeah, Stephen King's coming. Here we go. So 10-minute marker. It seems to be the change of tyres. So here we go. We're going to have to watch very, very closely to see these guys. Tartan on the super soft, bunging on the mediums. Out he goes. Great job by Tartan. He's on the mediums. So let's have a look who else we've got. Penalty there for LB Racing. Gear Kayla's there. Mario's coming in. He's on the medium. Yes, he is. Then we've got Toddy there as well in 10th spot. He's coming out. He should be also on the medium tyre, which he is. Then we've got Grandad also, who's coming out. There he goes. He's in the pits. He should be also on the medium, which he is. Tabron's just gone out as well on the super soft. So we're now up to speed. Wildney is in the lead, and he's got a nice lead in front of Pac-Man. But again, Pac-Man's on the medium, and Wildney's on the super soft tyre.
Yeah, Wildney has looked after his tyre as well. He really has. Super Soft's not looking that bad yet. Make the most of them if you can. He's looked after them. Same as Pac-Man. I think Pac-Man is by far the best tyre, the best tyres on the track at this moment. Yeah,
definitely. As you can see, look at PWT in the background. Midnight is there in fifth position. Try and have a look down the inside of... Oh, look at Kayla's just tagged everyone. Well, that was a bit naughty. And that will probably be a penalty after the race, and that's really caused some issues. But look at the two in front there. There's a massive battle going on. Let's have a look. There it is. It's Roberts versus the two Nissans. They're sort of argy-barging each other, trying to get past. Great driving from all of them. But oh, look at Midnight. Midnight's just had a little stroll through the park there and gone past the Mazda like he wasn't even there. Look at Mario trying to defend the corner from Midnight. Oh, that's a bit naughty. And look at the Gear Kayla as well. He's now at the back of his pack as well. Toddy's there. King's there as well, just behind these guys. Wildney now in the pits. Please, if you can, Boosted, keep an eye on these while I look at the pit stops as Pac-Man and Wildney come in at the same time. Wildney on the mediums, and Pac-Man is going to go on super soft with 7 minutes to go. This is going to be very, very interesting. What a great drive from Wildney.
Tartan's coming out of the pits, so we'll have to see where Pac-Man comes out. Sorry, Tartan's just coming up the back straight now, not out the pits.
So there we go. Tartan he's gone past, has he?
Yeah,
everyone's gone past. So there we go. There's Tartan. Wildney's coming out, and he's going to have Mario for company. No, he's not. So is Pac-Man going to have Mario for company? No, he's not. He's going to get out, and he's going to get out very, very cleanly into the braking zone. It's going to be very, very difficult to get that car around there, but he's managed to do so. And it's Pac-Man in third, Mario in fourth, Midnight in fifth, Gear Kayla in sixth, Toddy in seventh. We've got King in eighth. We've got Tabron in ninth. We've got Marco in 10th, Grandad in 11th, and PWT is now in the pits with Roberts. There goes PWT. He's now out. Roberts is now out. So there is a battle at the back there. So great driving from all these guys. Still on the lead lap here. Boosted Tartan with a nice 5-second lead on these medium tyres. Oh, super soft tyres, should I say. Oh, he
No,
is on the medium.
mediums.
Sorry, no, I was right. I've got commentator's curse. I should always just complete what I say. So there we go. So he's on the medium tyre. Then we've got medium tyre for our man Wildney there. Then super soft for Pac-Man. So he'll be pushing really hard with 6 minutes to go. Let's see what he can do. Mario on the medium tyre as well. Also Midnight as well on the medium tyre. Looking very aggressive. Look at the tyres already. They're nearly burnt out. Look at Gear Kayla's tyres. They're absolutely destroyed. So I don't know if he's got to come in yet. I don't think I saw him come in. But mediums also there for Tabron and Toddy. Is it Tabron there or was that Toddy? Sorry, I do apologise. Let's click there. It is Toddy. So Toddy there. We've got King just behind him as well in the 8th spot. There he is, doing a great job on those super soft. He's trying to get past the VW Scirocco. And there is the Tedrax teammate there of Tabron just behind him. But King is looking very, very racy indeed. There he is. There's Tabron. But we're going to go on board with Toddy here as he goes down the back straight. And can King do it?
That Scirocco is just phenomenal. In a straight, it's just a machine.
It is. Look at him. He still hasn't got past into the braking zone. Now, this is where he could benefit King. He's got to give him room, and that's a great move from King.
Beautiful.
Brilliantly done. He just made sure he got that move held, and he did so. And Tabron's gone, look, let me get past Toddy. I need to chase this guy down. And that is exactly what he has done.
His teammate.
Yeah, here we go. We're on board with King now, and let's have a look and see what Tabron can do. We're on board with King for DWT, and let's see what he can do. He's gone straight on the defensive. Tabron's following him. He's gone wide now. Good thinking by King. Straight away, just gone straight over to the right-hand side into the braking zone. Now, what can this Scirocco do around the outside? Is there going to be a cutback? He's trying his best to do so. King, great defensive drive there. Brilliant stuff.
Brilliant. We all know that Tabron is immensely quick, so if he can hold him off just until them tyres burn out a bit. But is King going to burn his tyres out by going defensive?
Yeah, we don't know. Obviously, the big train battle that happened earlier has really opened up this this race. But obviously, you can see Wildney really struggling on his tyres, and Pac-Man is closing in. 4 minutes to go. Mario's doing a fantastic job in the skyline. We weren't expecting this. Midnight is also doing a fantastic job. These points for Dadbod Racing is going to be absolutely brilliant at the moment. But King is chasing him down with Tabron following, and Toddy also. So good points for Tedrax here. Mario is in 9th. Then we have Grandad there in 10th, doing a cracking job. LB there in 11th with PWT, with Roberts just behind him, chasing him down. So great battle between these two. Oh, Roberts has got a little bit, what has he? Little bit of a battle there. Looks like Roberts has got that inside line. Great move from Roberts on PWT, but it looks like he slowed down a little bit. Maybe thought he was a bit, but it looks like he's got the job done. So Roberts into 12th. Gear Kayla there in 14th in the Lambo, trying to close these guys down. Again, got to watch out for this braking zones, but Tartan in the lead, 4.6 here.
I think Tartan has not put a foot wrong, used the super softs, got out of the way, stayed out of all drama, made the most of it, also looking after his mediums very, very well. I think we're looking at our top 3. I'm not sure if Pac-Man has enough time to catch Wildney unless Wildney makes a mistake.
Yeah, definitely, as you can see, but Pac-Man is trying to push. There will be, looks like there's going to be another 2 laps here, Boost. So he might be able to do it. He is trying. Look at already, see Wildney just moving over to the right-hand side. Obviously, just, don't know, maybe it's a little bit of a bit of trickery there from the BMW team. But as you see, going around the right-hander, and Pac-Man is really, really closing in. So we'll keep an eye on that one. So there it is. There is Wildney. There is Pac-Man just behind him in 3rd place. Then we've got Mario in 4th with Midnight just behind him. King and Toddy having a great battle here with Tabron. Oh, what's going on here? That was a bit aggressive. Let's have a look at that again. Brilliant stuff, but Tabron looks like he's got that pass made. Look at King down the inside. Oh, is he going to lose the brakes? He's going to lose the brakes. He's overshot. Oh, he's tried his best to hold it. Great respect from King, and he did slow down to let Tabron through. Great driving from King. Well respectful.
Yeah, I think he noticed what he'd done, and he done the right thing, let him through. Now he can play chase. He can push the pressure and maybe push Tabron into a mistake.
Yeah, definitely. And Tartan still 4.6 in the lead, but Wildney is being really chased down now. There is your 3rd spot man trying to get that 2nd place. Here we go. It's Pac-Man and Wildney who is going to get that 2nd spot. It's a great race, but look at this. Mario in 4th, Midnight 5th, Tabron 6th, King in 7th, Toddy in 8th. Brilliant racing from these guys, and they're still all on the lead lap. Brilliant.
If Pac-Man can get within 7.5 tenths of Wildney on a straight, he will be able to get onto the back of him. But that BM does have a lot of power, and it does seem to show it on the straights.
Yeah, definitely. As you can see, 1.1 slowly pulling out that gap. There it goes. It is coming down slowly. So what can Pac-Man do through the chicane? Is Wildney, the academy driver, going to show a little bit of nerves as he comes through? Pac-Man trying to use all of the curve, and he nearly loses the back end, but it was fantastically done. 0.9 now. He needs to get on the back of him on this straight. Can he do it? He gets very, very close on the hairpin, but it's very, very close for this second spot. Tartan still holding the lead, 4.4. So it is starting to come down a little bit. Wildney is just doing everything he can to lose this toe. Pac-Man in third spot. Then we've got Midnight, who's now taken Mario for position, but they're having a great battle. Look at Mario. He's gone over to the right-hand side. Oh, has he gone into the... Oh, he's got a penalty. He's got a penalty, so that's going to cost him down the straight. And Tabron's now in sixth with King just behind him and Toddy in eighth. So here we go. Can Mario hold on for that fifth spot in that skyline? That's incredible. But it is Tartan in the lead still, but it's dropped down to 4 seconds. Wildney's doing a cracking job holding that second at the moment, with Pac-Man going very, very wide through there. That could be a penalty. We're going to see now. Is it a penalty? No, it looks like he's got away with that. Very, very lucky. But there we go. 0.6 is still there. He could still do it. Last lap it is. Thank you very much. They're boosted. So here we go. It's Midnight still holding fourth. Mario holding fifth. Tabron. Oh, he's got a 2-second penalty. It's Tabron. So he's going to have to slow down at the end of the start-finish straight, because if he don't, it will jump to 4 seconds, and then he will lose dramatically out of this race. So there we go. It is Tabron in front. It is King just behind him there, and Mario trying to chase down Midnight for that fourth spot. Is brilliant at the moment. Then we're going to have a look at King there. There's Toddy. Grandad. Great battle here for 9th and 10th and 11th. Brilliant racing. There's Grandad doing a great job holding off Marco. Then we've got LB Racing there in 11th spot, just behind these guys. There he is. Then we've got Gear Kayla, Roberts and PWT doing a great job on the pad. Obviously, he's not used to the pad, and well done for pushing hard. There we go. So Tartan's coming around. He's on the final chicane. Wildney, it looks like he's going to hold on here, boosted, but they're coming up to the chicane. We're going to keep an eye on our leader. There he goes. He's coming over the chicane for the final time. But we're going to watch Wildney and Pac-Man as they come round. Ooh. And is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? I don't think he is. I don't think he is. We're going to take a look at our leader. Here is Tartan. He comes around the final corner, and he's going to take the win for race 1. And there we go. He's done his job today. He's won this race. Fantastic for Honda and LB Racing. DWT Wildney takes second for BMW. Pac-Man for Dadbod Racing takes third position. Midnight is going to take fourth. What great points for the Hyundai team. He's going to take it. Oh, Mario's in seventh, so I don't know what's happened with Mario, but there we go. Tabron's having to slow down. Wildney's going to go past him. I do apologise. King's going to go past him. So there we go. Midnight takes fourth. King takes fifth. Tabron in sixth. Mario takes seventh. There we go. There's Toddy in 8th. Grandad is going to just come over the line here, and he's going to take 9th. He's going to finish in the top 10 for Lamborghini. Congratulations to him. Well done. Marco takes 10th. LB Racing takes 11th over the line. Then we've got Gear Kayla in 12th. Roberts is going to hold on for 13th, and PWT gets that Nissan on the over the line in 14th position. But it's Tartan who takes the win. What a great race that was, boosted. We've got another one yet.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't make the next one. It is a shame. I wish I could, but I am on night shifts this week.
Oh, it was a great race. It really, really was. Let's get these guys in for the comms. That'd be fantastic. But we're going to have a look at these race results. What a great start to the first GR4 season. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So, race results are Tartan takes the win, Wildney in second, Pac-Man third, Midnight fourth, King in fifth, Tabron in sixth, Mario seventh, Toddy in eighth, Grandad ninth, Marco in 10th, LB Racing in 11th, Gear Kayla 12th, Roberts in 13th, PWT in 14th, Tabron with the fastest lap on lap 7. That was fun. We got another one yet, guys. Don't want to miss it. This is another selection of teams with some great cars out there. So here we go. Interviews are up. So let's have a look and see who we have in the commentary box. Let's have a look. We have Tartan in there, do we? Yes, we do. Congratulations, Tartan. What a great win, mate. How do you feel?
Yeah, really good. Car felt good, and I like this track. It's quite technical, and if you get it right, you can get a few E10s here and there. So delighted for the team, delighted for LB Racing.
Yeah, fantastic, mate. Great job. Absolutely brilliant race. Well done. Brilliant. Absolutely happy for you because obviously had a bit of a bad one last series, but you're back where you belong in your GR4. So well done, buddy. Great race. Let's have a look and see our second place man, which was Wildney. Well done, mate. How'd you feel? That was a great race.
My mouth is so dry. But yeah, as Tartan said, if you get it right, you get it right. Well done, Tartan, by the way. Yeah, good result. That's all right. Good result for DWT, and also, yeah, second again from the academy. Things are staying the same by the looks of it, but yeah, I'm really pleased with that result and pleased for the team. I'm sure they're pleased for me as well.
Yeah, it's a fantastic result, mate. Well done, congratulations, and that's your job done for the day. Let's have a chat with third place man, and that was Pac-Man. Pac-Man, great drive. I mean, very consistent, and we were just thinking, is he going to grab that second place? Very unlucky not to do so, but well done, mate. Great drive.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, I just tried to not overdrive the car there, try and keep the tyres as good as it could be. Happy on my qualifying, to be fair, but yeah, congrats to Tartan for the win. Obviously, Wildney's come a long way from last year. I was just going to catch him, but thought one more lap I might have done. But yeah, well done to him.
Oh, it's fantastic. It really, really was. Well done, mate. Brilliant, brilliant race. And yeah, something special there. It was great to watch. Different, very, very different, but it was still great to watch. But here we go. We have got another set of drivers coming in for the next race. And here we go. Just going to wait for them to load up. But what a great race. Great start to the series, Boosted. How did you think that went, mate? Brilliant. Oh, I think he's off now because he said he was working, so I do apologise, everyone. But yeah, great race from everyone there. We had obviously the team LB Racing there in the Hondas doing a cracking job with obviously DWT Wildney taking second for the BMWs, and Pac-Man in the Hyundai for Dad Bod Racing, love that name, taking third. Great racing, great start to the series, and we have another one coming up right now as we wait for these drivers to come in for the next GR4 race. It's going to be absolutely mesmerising. So thank you everyone for joining us in the comms box, and we will get ready for the next race. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are waiting for these guys to load up. So brilliant start. Now Tartan stays out of trouble. Yeah, he does. He really, really did. So great start. Mario Marcus, great job, lads. That GTI is a bad one, I know. Hat Lad will have to drive that in the GT3 race on Thursday, so good luck to that. Sweating buckets, those mediums, gee, said Mario. Wasn't liking them at all, but what a great race. Andy says, well done, Dad Bod. Cracking race all round, guys. So that is Pac-Man 292, so he's very, very pleased with his team. Richard Potts says, well done, Wildney. Well done, Grandad. And Gear Kayla says, Chris, who's the manager, team manager of Racing Rival, so great to see. And we've got Nemesis Labs also liking the stream. Thank you, Nemesis Labs. Really appreciate that. Dave Turner, well done, all the DWT team and KM team drivers as well. No Hosky PS4 is shot. Okay. No Hosky. Oh dear. Okay, so awesome race. Good luck, Dump Valves says.
I think Hosky's having some technical issues, which is a shame.
Okie dokie. Hopefully they'll get a reserve driver in for their team. They can do that, but obviously they will get 50% of the points unless they do the driver change, which can be done. He'll just have to race in the GT3 on Thursday, but we'll see what happens with his team right now, which is a bit worrying for them. We're just waiting for all the drivers to come into the race. As while we do so, let's take a look at what we have in store for you for this second race today. So here we go. It's Clutch in the Jag for Tetrax Racing. They have two teams, TTR and obviously Tetrax Racing. So here is Clutch for them, and he's been fantastic. Was in the Alpha Cup ERA event and was done a brilliant job battling away with his brother in the heats and managed to get to the final, so well done to Clutch for that. Then we got Humphrey Matt, who's in the Ferrari. Now, Matt knows this Ferrari. He was racing in it in another league, so he does know how this works now, and the livery looks absolutely stunning, so thank you to my brother for that one. But yeah, it's a very, very tough car to drive. Some people like it. It's a bit marmitey, isn't it, that one? So we'll see how they get on this afternoon. says boosted there a bit. So there we go. Benno Big Time is out in the Mustang. So for Mustang, for Benno Big Time and Dump Valves, he's out on track with his teammate there. Lofty. Sorry, I do apologise. And then we have Ripping the Tearing. There's Ripping the Tearing. He's out. Sorry, it's in the Mustang. It's very difficult because there's 4 drivers I've got to think about. Lofty's in the GT3 event on Thursday, so watch out for that one. Then we have Leon in the Ferrari. He was racing that Ferrari the other day, and he did a cracking job indeed on the stream. So there we go. There is Leon in the Ferrari this afternoon. There is Roses in the McLaren. So Team Roses, that is him and Hulky that are racing today for the McLaren team, and that is a good car to have around here. Red Spectre, there he is. He has gone with the old Nemesis Lab CC Sim Racing livery that I done. He's like, can we have that one? I really like it. I was like, yep, let's go for it. So I chucked all the Peugeot stuff and put it on the Audi. He's going to be one man to watch out for. He's very, very quick, as we know. But don't forget, it's a team event. It's not just about that one driver. So he has to work with his teammate and try and get these cars up to speed. Then we have TTR Steve. There he is. He is out on track in 8th spot at the moment. There he is, looking very, very tasty in his Jaguar. Very, very quick driver indeed as well. Then we have ADT in the Dodge Viper. Look at that. It's beautiful. Gorgeous looking Dodge Viper. Let's have a listen. Oh, she's a bit of a beast, isn't she? So there is ADT in 9th spot there. Hulky just coming out of the pits. He is racing in the McLaren. There he goes, and he's just been in the academy, so he wanted to get involved in this as well. We said, why not? Why not? So he has done. So great to see him out on track. Gaffers there is in 11th spot. He's in the Subaru for Simulator Motorsport, and that is a gorgeous looking livery as well. And there is, I think that's Craig P just behind him. So they look very touring car.
I'm currently working with Hosky, just trying to get him back online.
Okay, mate, lovely. Thank you very much. So there we go. Hosky's trying to get online, and we will speak to Boosted in a moment. So Tartan was on fire, says Mario. The Ted Tracks Racing Team Jags look incredible, said Ted Tracks Racing. Of course you think they do. No, they do. They really do. They look really nice. So Gaffer's there in 11th, and then we got Craig there in 12th. We are missing 2 drivers at the moment, which is a bit strange. So it looks like we're missing Tatey, and we know we're missing one, but it looks like we're missing Aldo or Tatey for the GR4 race. So one of those guys need to come in. Very, very sharpish indeed. There's Hulky, there's Gaffers, there's Craig. We're waiting for 2 more drivers before we start this one. Okie dokie. So that is a loss of points there for that team, which is absolutely devastating for them. No reserve drivers, they can only use the team drivers. That is how it works. So there we go, and good to see Gav watching for his good mate Gaffers, who's in the Subarus today. So looks like we're missing a couple of drivers, still waiting for Hosky. We will wait to see if he can get in. Okay, mate, there you go. So, brilliant. Yeah, so just getting some information from Boosted there that he's trying to get the PlayStation up and running. He's getting a connection problem with the network, so not the internet, with the PSN network. So there we go. Hopefully we'll get him on as soon as we can. But while we do, let's have a look at these penalty zones again, shall we? Of course we want to see that lovely little yellow line there. Of course we do. There we go. Nürburgring GP. There we go. And it is there for you to see. On the start-finish straight, you hug the right-hand side of the wall on by the pit lane, and that is where you'll be taking your penalty today. Very, very easy to get a penalty round here, especially in the chicanes and the hairpin. And if you want to do so, you can lose it into the braking zones, but you can't slow down. You have to use it as like you were doing in race pace. If you do that, well done. Pat yourself and give yourself a pat on the back. If you don't, you're going to get a smack bum and you're going to get a penalty. So we do it proper or not at all. So there we go. That is your penalty spot for today. So, out on track still, we have Red Spectre, who's out, and he's a second up on everyone at the moment, but he's just flying around. I think he's on the Super Soft, yes he is, so we'll see how he does on those, and they're not going to last very, very long at all, but don't forget, you just have to get round the qualifier. So, Clutch is there in second at the moment, Humphrey Matt is in third, Rose is in fourth, Leon in fifth in the practice, Ripping the Tearing in sixth, Benno in seventh, then we've got Steve in 8th spot there. Then we have ADT in the Dodge in 9th. Then we have Gaffers, is now gone into 9th. Hulky there in 10th. Then we have Craig in 11th in the Subaru. That car looks absolutely stunning. It really does. It does sound good as well. Let's get some on board with this car. Oh, a little bit of dump valve as well, like that. Beautiful. So there we go. Craig is there. We're still waiting on Hosky. We haven't heard anything as yet. Okay, so yeah, there we go. So it looks like he's not going to make it. So we're going to get these guys up and running for this qualifier. So it looks like everyone's ready. Yes, they are. We are going to be underway. Let's get going, shall we? Here we go. So let's see who comes out on top in this race. Don't forget they have a 5-minute window. It comes open for the pits on the race, and then we have the qualifier. Then we have a 15-minute marker where they have to come in before that. Otherwise they'll get a penalty. So there we go. Out come the guys on track. And Red Spectre, there he is, Clutch in second. Then we have Humphrey Matt there third at the moment as they come out on track. So the Ted Tracks boys looks like they're going to work together to see if they can get up the table there. So Clutch, Steve. Then we've got Benno just behind him in the Mustang. Don't forget, they get 2 laps in if you're lucky. Maybe 3 if you push hard enough, but you really don't want to burn these tyres out at the start. So we're going to see how they get on. So Steve, there's Leon there as well in the Ferrari for CCSR. We'll see how they get on. Then we have Gaffers there. Gaffers there in 5th. There he is in the Subaru. Let's see how he does. I can't stop looking at that car. It's beautiful. There we go. So ADT is in the Dodge Viper as well. So watch out for him. There we go. So from Boosted there himself, just saying that it's an absolute machine. We tried to get Hosky in. Unfortunately, he's not in, which is a real shame. He's going to be absolutely gutted. And also, we haven't got one of the Audi drivers as well. So that's absolutely terrible for them before the start of the series, losing valuable points. So they're going to be looking for some big
Red
points.
Could do it on his own anyway. The guy's an animal.
So there we go. Red Spectre might do this on his own, apparently, says Boosted, but we will see how he gets on. So Matt is out on track. He's leading the field in the Ferrari. There he goes, and he's coming around the right-hander now. Beautiful sound from that car.
Matt is one of those guys that just likes the Ferrari, and there's not many people out there because that Ferrari is horrible.
Oh, I tell you what, that Dodge sounds beautiful as he drove past it, ADT. So into the brake, look at the flame coming out of it, beautiful. And there's Hulky in the McLaren. So let's see how they get on as they come over for the first time. Oh, it sounds gorgeous, that Ferrari coming down the hill there.
To be fair though, that Audi is no slouch. When that Audi gets in a straight line, that thing can pull. But it does have incredible tyre wear.
Yeah, as you can see from the start as well. So Craig P going round as a little bit of an all from Boosted there. Ripping the Tearing looks very, very dialed in that Mustang at the moment. They've had a massive team talk as well earlier on today, which is brilliant. As like literally, oh, I can't stop, Craig. I've got a team talk. Love it. So there we go. So Craig P trying to hold the inside line with the Mustang around the outside. So those two battling on track. Not what you want to do on your qualifying lap. So there is Matt. He's flying away at the moment. What's he doing? Oh, it does sound gorgeous, that Ferrari. There's the McLaren. There's the Ferrari. Then we've got Gaffers in the Subaru. Then we've got Clutch in the Jag with his partner Steve Then we have the
Some
Mustang.
good-looking cars.
Beautiful looking.
Roses is not hanging about in that McLaren though.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. As you can see, they're coming round now for their first fast lap. So there's Hulky in 11th. Red Spectre at the back, just chilling at the moment. So we'll see what he can do. He's just got himself out of the ways just so he can get a good, quick timing. But Humphrey Matt is there in first at the moment. And he's absolutely flying, isn't he? Look at him go.
He really is pushing that Ferrari. We all know a lot of this race can come down to a qualifier.
So Matt coming round. There's Roses. There's Leon. Leon's doing well as well. He's right behind him. So here we go. Matt's coming round on the medium tyre. Let's see what he gets as he crosses the line. This is where it's going to all change. So Matt's going to be the first one through, and he gets a 2:04.076. What's Roses going to get? Over the line. Stays second. Leon jumps into fourth, and Gaffers takes third off Leon. So here we go. Clutch takes pole. Clutch takes pole with a 2:03.932 in the Jag. And Steve's in third. So great racing from these guys. Look at the brake bias on that Jag. Very, very clever. Good thinking by Clutch there. And Steve. So there we go. Leon in 7th now. Matt in 2nd. Steve in 3rd. Gaffers takes 4th. We're going to wait for Mr. Red Spectre as he comes through. Rose is in 4th, so he's going to go a little bit faster now. Gaffers in 5th. We are waiting to see another change here, but no, Red Spectre's still not in the top 6, not even in the top 8 yet.
No, unfortunately, he come out and that on the first bend on his first flying lap, he got a 2.5 second penalty.
Oh dear!
So he went back to the pits and he started at the back, and this is his one flying lap to put a good lap in.
Oh dear, that's not what you wanted. So there we go. Craig in 10th at the moment. Hulky in 11th at the moment in the McLaren. Red Spectre going to be pushing hard on this lap. So Clutch still holding it so far. He's already 0.4 up and already in the purple of the fastest lap time, which is absolutely insane. Hulky making a mistake there at the back. So Red Spectre's on an absolute flyer at the moment. Clutch also coming round. Let's see what he's doing through the next sector. That Jag looks absolutely stunning. I ain't going to take it away from Ted Tracks. They do know how to do a livery, but there we go. Into the right-hander. Clutch doing a cracking job. Steve's still staying with him. He's half a second down on this lap as these tyres really wear out. Matt coming through now, clipping the curbs on the medium tyre, mind. He's doing a fantastic job holding 2nd place. Steve also there in 3rd. Bite the Roses in 4th. We're going to see if Matt can clinch Clutch from that pole position as he goes over the line. No, he doesn't. So he's still not up there. So Steve, again, see if he can do it. So Leon comes into the pits, realises he's not going to do any better than that. So there we go. Over the line he goes. No change there. What about Roses? No change. Gaffers over the line. Ripping the tearing is coming through now. Looks like he made a mistake there. Yes, he has. So there we go. Leon also coming through. ADT is in 8th spot. Well done to ADT. Benno big time in 9th spot. Then we've got Craig coming over the line. He's in 10th. Hulky in 11th. Now, where's Red Spectre? What is he doing as he crosses the line? He's on a flyer at the moment. Over the line he's going to go. He's going to do a 202. He does. 202.9. Wow. That's insane. So there he goes. He takes pole position, and we're all laughing here, but oh my God's sake, that's insane. So it's Red Spectre that takes pole position. He's going to be smiling. So here we go. GT4 Teams Manufacturer Series with me, Craig Cook, and Ryan Webb. On pole position is Red Spectre, Clutch in 2nd, Matt in 3rd, Steve in 4th. There's Roses in 5th, Gaffers 6th, Rippin in 7th, Leon in 8th, 80 in 9th, and Benno takes out the top 10. What an absolute selection of cars on track this time round. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take this off. We're going to put this on, and we're going to wait for these lights to go green. We've got 4 reds. We're waiting for that green. Who's going to have it off the line? We're looking at the Subarus. Great start from the Ferrari. What a belting start from that Ferrari. Look at Gaffers in the Subaru as well. He's doing it down the inside. And the 2 Jags looks like going to hold the inside for 2nd and 1st. Oh, look at the Subaru going down the inside. Just tucks himself in. You can just see in the background, Matt goes really, really wide, but he looks like he's held it. And Red Spectre's been pushed all the way back into 7th, managing to grab 6th, but it's Clutch in the lead. Gaffers in 2nd, Steve in 3rd, Matt in 4th. What a great start there. A lot of argy-bargy as we come into the first few corners, but it's Gaffer's there second, Steve third, Matt in fourth, Roses in fifth, Red Spectre's now in sixth with Craig in seventh, Rippin in eighth, Leon in ninth, ADT in 10th in the Dodge. Then we have Benno big time in 11th and Hulky at the back there in 12th. Great start, but it's all argy-bargy. Let's see how these guys get on as we come through.
Nice overtake there by Red, trying to work his way back up through the order here. Got 2 cars on his inside, should be able to get both of them here.
He's got down the inside of Matt, and he has done so. Great move there from Red Spectre. Now he's on the charge. Let's see what he can do. Great move from Rose as well. Looks like he's managed to get a sniff in there as well and got past Matt for position. So Matt now dropping into 6th spot, and we've got Craig P in 7th, Ribbon Terran in 8th. But watch out for these Subarus. The tyres don't wear out too bad at all. But watch out for Red Spectre, he's on the charge.
Boys up in front.
Yeah, doing a fantastic job. So I think, as we can see it, Clutch is on the super soft, and we're going to see Steve holding up the group, but Gaffers is on a charge. We're going to go on board with Ted Tracks now, and we're on board with Steve. Look at Red Spectre's got down the inside. God, that Audi's got some pace. Look at it, it's gone flying through. Look at Matt around the outside of Roses. He's having a look as well into the braking zone. Clutch is trying to get away. Rose is down the inside of Matt. Matt trying it. The Mustang's got through as well on Craig. Great move there from Ripping the Tearing. Looking very, very quick in that Mustang. Round the outside is Red Spectre on Steve for position. Surely not from there. That's incredible. He gets a little nudge onto the gravel, but he's still there. Gaffers realised what was going on, and he's thought, you know what, I'm not getting involved in this. Let's just let him go on those super softs and carry on going. But these two, the Ferrari and the McLaren, having a great battle with Roses just behind him into the braking zone. Clutch still holding the lead. Look at Red Spectre down the inside, having an absolute audacious move. He will get a penalty for that dive as well. That was a bit naughty, and that's put him right at the back of the pack, but it's starting to get a little bit hot out there, as we can see from the last race boost. They're all in it to win it.
Yeah, I think, once again, impatience. I think TTR Steve is trying to hold up the pack to let Clutch get away, and I think Red knows that, and I think Red also needs to try and look after his tyres, because this Audi is notorious for eating tyres. So he needs to try and get past Steve so he can push up towards Clutch.
Yeah, definitely. Gaffers has been pulled back into 6th position. He's now got the Mustang all over his backside, and then we got Roses in 4th with Humphrey Matt in 5th. Gaffers there in 6th, Ripping the Terran in 7th. We have Leon in 8th. Don't forget, we have another one of these on Thursday with the GT3s. It's going to be an absolute belter. And we have the man himself, Ghost Viper. We got Cartier Racing as well. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. Can't wait. We have Legion Racing. We have Hatterlad, all streamers as well. It's going to be brilliant. Can't wait for it. But it's Clutch in the lead. Steve in 2nd. Red Spectre still trying to get past. But Roses is looking very, very quick in that McLaren. And he's really enjoying himself out there at the moment. But Steve is doing a cracking job holding his cars up. But he's starting to get a little bit intimidated by Red Spectre, and now he's been parked for position. Now, was that a little bit of a Plato move there? Do you think they're boosted?
It was, yeah, I think he got a 2nd for it as well. 1 second penalty for Red.
So there we go, penalty for Red. So that was a bit naughty. So we have got it on replay. Look, Steve will realise that as well. So no need for us to give the penalty out, because the penalty has been given by Gran Turismo, which is great stuff because it saves me a big job. But there we go, Steve still trying to hold up Roses, and Roses is looking very, very feisty, but he's got a bad exit out of the corner, and Matt has a good one, and Gaffers is on the back of this now, and look at Ripping the Terran just sitting there very patiently. Don't forget, some of these guys are on the medium tyre. But Roses is looking for this. Oh, Red Spectre just literally ghosts out after his pit there, after his penalty, sorry, should I say, and he manages just to miss Roses, and Roses still stuck behind this Jack, and Clutch is just getting away at the moment. So let's have a look how far in front Clutch is. He's 3.5 seconds in front, and he's enjoying himself out there. Steve in 2nd, still holding up the pack, but Roses, what great defensive drive by Steve. He's really shown his pace here, and don't forget, he's got the super soft tyres to go on, but Roses is trying his best to get past him, and so is everybody else. As you can see, Red Spectre in 4th. Roses round the outside for position. Not quite doing it there, but look, Steve's struggling now on these mediums. He's trying to hold up the team, but he can't do it. He's doing everything he can to keep Clutch in front, and Clutch is doing a good job, but Steve has got a train behind him, and they all have a ticket to get past.
Yeah, Steve there on the mediums, holding absolutely everybody up, everyone behind him on super softs, trying to get past so they can push up towards the race leader on super softs.
Oh, this is going to be very, very tight as they come into this corner. They've got to show respect between each other. Great side-by-side action between the Audi and the McLaren. But look at the Ferrari around the outside. He's going to get both of them, is he? He's sneaking past Roses. No, he's not. Not quite, but Roses has to go defensive. And Matt takes that move. What a great move from Matt. He's got the inside line as well. They need to get past this Jag. He's really holding everyone up at the moment. And the Jag is doing a cracking job. But this is where the action is. And Roses is off on the gravel. Managing to hold it. Great stuff from Roses. Ripping the Terran now passes the Mustang for 6th spot. Great driving and great save there from Roses. But again, we're back with the front guys. I would like to take a look at the others, but we have 13 minutes to go. What a great use of the track.
Yeah, these top 3 battling. Clutch is really making the most of this with a 4-second lead to the pack now. Red really does need to get past and try to make up some time.
Yeah, we're going to go on board with Steve. Look at Steve holding the inside line. Look at Red Spectre. He's trying to get down the inside. He's not going to get it done there. He really needs to understand this. It's not going to work. So into the braking zone. He should get the cut back on him, but he can't. He just can't get past him. But look, Matt's having a go now. Matt's thinking, we need to get past this guy. He's really holding everyone up. And Clutch is still pulling away. 4.6 seconds now. Gaffers is now into this action. So really these 3 need to work together to get past him. But I just want to let everyone know that there's still a medium tyre out there, and that's Leon, and I think Ripping the Terran also. So these guys are all looking very good at the moment here, Boosted.
And Matt is on the medium tyre, and they're looking very, very good. Oh, as I say that.
Commentator curse.
Yeah.
So here we go. Clutch still 4.5 seconds in front, three abreast as they come through now. Is these guys fighting against Steve, but Steve's now pulled away a bit of a gap. Is Gaffer's going to have a look down the inside here of Matt? It looks like he has Matt great racecraft. Just literally just says, do you know what, mate? You have a crack at it. I've had enough of trying to get past Steve. Red Spectre's trying his best to get past. Gaffer's having a go now, and I tell you what. But I'm looking at Matt, and like you said, he's looking really good at the moment, isn't he? But look at Gaffer's. He's having another look in the Sim Motorsport race car, and he's trying to get past Red Spectre. Red Spectre's got nothing. He can't do anything because his tyres are starting to destroy. Look at him already.
Yeah, Red's now just hanging on. Now I don't think Red's going to have the pace to catch Steve now. Those super softs at the front are nearly 50% gone. So he needs to pit as soon as possible, try and get out in some clean air and make the most of the mediums.
Gaffer's trying down the inside, not going to do it. He's looking for it, but again, great racecraft from these guys. They know exactly what they're doing. Brilliant driving, but look at the Subaru down the inside. Has he got that done? Yes, he has. He tucks down the inside and looked like Red Spectre was trying to get into the pits there.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought there.
But look at Matt. He's down the inside. Oh, look at this. 3 abreast as they're coming down the long straight. Gaffers is saying, no, I want this bit. Matt's saying, no, I want this bit. And Red Spectre's saying, no, you've got to race me. You're not having it. And then Gaffers just warms up the tyres and says, come on, mate. Let's have some. This is great. What a great battle. Don't worry about everything else. What a battle this is. So Red Spectre in 3rd. Matt is there in 4th, going around the outside. Roses is back into the action again. No pits from these guys at the moment. Leon's still there in 7th. ADT is doing a great job in that Dodge Viper. Obviously struggling with the tyres. Benno there is in 9th. And we have 1 in for the pits. Here we go. It's Ripping the Terran and also Hulky. So Hulky's in and Ripping the Terran is in. Look at that Mustang. It's absolutely stunning.
I may add. I didn't catch it, but they both went in with damage.
Great spot there, Boosted, and there we go. There is the damage, and he's coming out with the medium tyre, so off he goes. Let's have a look at his tyres. So Clutch looking really good on the super softs at the moment. Let's look at the group at the back. So there's Steve on the mediums looking very good after that. Look at the front end of Red Spectre's tyres. They are looking very third hand now, aren't they? But the Matt is just doing a great job. I think, to me, if it was me, if I was Red Spectre, I'd let Matt go. Just let him go. Let him go. Yep. Let him fight. He needs to get on the back of Steve and sort of slow him down so it gives Red Spectre an absolute chance. But Roses and Gaffers having a great battle here. Roses looking not too bad. Gaffers' tyres looking really second hand now, but he's got a second penalty as well. Round the outside of Roses for position. That's a great drive from Gaffers if he gets that done. Oh, look at Roses holding the inside. That is brilliant. So he's got that penalty, but Rose is in side by side. Look at Matt and look at Red Spectre again. This is brilliant. Great
The
battling by the
mediums
two.
versus the super softs into a heavy braking area.
Oh, and he's got no tyres on the front as well. Red Spectre's trying to hold it, and look at Matt trying to do everything he can to keep that car in. He can't quite do it, but there we go. Still the leaders are staying out. But look, Red Spectre's come in. Red Spectre decided, right, that's enough. Gaffers is come in as well. They are now in. So Clutch is in the lead, 3.4. Steve is now starting to close up. He's now got that gap. Matt is also looking pretty good at the moment. So Steve and Matt looking very good. Bite the Roses also there in 4th. ADT in 5th. Red Spectre, Leon and Gaffers are all in the pits here boosted. We're waiting for them to come in right now.
The tyre wear on some of these are really, really good. I think I think Matt is doing an absolutely phenomenal job. To be in 3rd on the mediums, I think when he comes out on his super softs, he's going to be absolutely flying.
Yeah, here we go. Red Spectre is out. Gaffers is out. Then he's still got that penalty. Then we got Leon, who's just coming into the pits as well. Ripping and tearing should be on the back of this. There he is. Hulky also just struggling a little bit, but well done and keep going, my friend. You got some great pace on you, and looking forward to seeing how he does in the Academy Series. But Clutch is in the lead now. He's dropped down to 2.8, so these super softs are starting to wear off big style. So I wonder what Matt and Steve are going to do now. So has Matt got the pace to close up the gap on Steve, which he really needs to do now? Roses is also on the chase. Then we've got ADT now in 5th. Benno Big Time in 6th. Then we have Craig P in 7th, just losing the back end there of the Subaru. And then we have Red Spectre, who's just going to be on a mission now. Now he's got clear air. Let's see what he can do. Gaffers is there behind him as well on the chase. So watch out for these two. They're on a mission. But Clutch is in the lead. 2 seconds now. It's starting to drop down here, boosted. He's struggling.
Yeah, those super softs on that Jag, the fronts are pretty much shot now. 50% being reeled in by the rest of the pack now. So I would say now is the best time to come in and get some fresh rubber.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the time because they have to be in before the 15-minute marker, which is obviously the 5-minute time remaining marker. So he has to come in. It would be very, very drastic if he didn't, and he does. And Steve's going to come in as well. Here we go. Matt's going round again. That is not. Oh, has Matt come in? Has he? Has Matt come in? Yes, he has. So he's just realised he's not going to make it, and also ADT is coming in. So everyone's coming in now. This is fantastic. Benno Big Time should come in as well. He should realise he's not going to make it round the lap, which he does. So he's in the pits. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is where it all starts to change.
Now, where is Red going to come out in comparison? This is what it's going to come down to.
So we're going to see Bite the Roses coming in, and Craig P. There's Red Spectre. He's on the late. So look, Red Spectre's on the straight, and so is Gaffers. So this has not worked out at all well, has it? Yes, it has. Clutch is there. And there is Steve, and he's got out in front of Red Spectre, has he? Where's Red Spectre? There he is. He's coming round the hairpin. He's going to get a great drive out the corner, but it's Red Spectre, Matt. Then we got Craig P. and Roses. So did Craig P. come in? I don't think he has.
I don't think so. No.
I don't think he has. So he's going to get a penalty. So we'll have to look at that on the replay. But there we go. Oh, look at Clutch just lighting up the tyres there as he comes through. So Clutch in the lead, got second on Steve. So Steve, they're going to do a bit of team orders. They're definitely going to be in race 1.
Is he going to let him pass, or are they going to push each other? This is going to be exciting to find out.
Well,
Steve's going to be on him in no time.
Because Red Spectre has now got Matt all behind him now. Matt's on the super soft tyre, so Matt's got a big job in front of him. Craig's moved over. There's Roses and Craig. There's Gaffers as well. So Gaffers is on the chase. So a bit of a mistake there somewhere. But look, Clutch is closed up. Steve's closed up with Clutch. Now, is there going to be some team orders here? Yes, there is. Look, Steve's gone past. Clutch is now in second. Now, he's going to play the defensive role, and he's going to try and hold up Red Spectre, but I don't think that's going to happen because those two are on a mission. Now, again, if I was Red, I would let Matt go. Why? Just let him go. Let him go.
It's pride. Pride will not let another person overtake you. It's the racing rule number 1.
It's absolutely insane, isn't it? You just thought he'd just let him go. Just look, he's there. They're both there. Just chase it. Yeah, just get past. He's going to have a go again. He's going to go around the outside. The Ferrari is pushing that Audi as much as he can. He can hold that line. If he can hold it through the chicane, he's going to get him. He's going to get him into the braking zone. And Matt's got the corner. Now, is Red Spectre going to give him the room? He does. And that is it. Matt's through. So Matt's done it. Great move there from Matt. That was brilliant. Great respect from Red Spectre.
The longer they fight, the further Steve is going to get away.
Exactly. Great thinking there from Boosted. And there we go. Did Red think the same, or did he just go, no, I've not got this? Matt's gone past, so there we go. Matt into third. Clutch has got trouble coming, and it's Matt Humphrey. There he goes. He's absolutely chipping at the moment, and there is Steve in first place. 4 minutes to go. Very tough. 2.4 seconds in front with Clutch the defender now. It's going to be difficult, isn't it?
I think 4 minutes. I'm not sure Clutch is going to hold off Matt on the super softs. I'm not sure about Red. I know Red is an alien. I do think if he follows Matt, he might be able to get onto the back of him, especially if they make more mistakes like that.
Yeah, definitely. So here we go. There is Clutch. Look, Matt's in the braking zone, and he's so much quicker. He just has to sit on the back of him, and he can have a little chance here round the hairpin. So he's got that nice wide line. He's going to have the toe for sure as he comes down the straight here. So is Matt going to have a little chance here? Here goes Clutch. He's staying wide. He can't go defensive now. Is Matt going to have a go? No, he's not. He thought about it. But again, is the medium tyre just going to hold out as he comes around this corner? He's trying to put the power down. That Ferrari and that Jag, not that far off pace, are they?
It doesn't help that the Jag is the same size as a local block of flats. So it's incredibly hard to overtake. It is a big vehicle on the track.
There we go. Round the outside is Matt. Is he going to get this done? Look at Clutch. He's trying to hold him off. He's round the outside. Matt could do this if he could just stay there. Can he do it? He's going to stay there. He's going to hug himself into the outside line, and he's got it done. He's surely got it done. He's going to have the inside line for the chicane, and it's all about the straight line speed. What a great race between Clutch and Matt at the moment. So here we go. 3 minutes to go. Oh, it's a little bit of argy-barges that come through into the braking zone. Surely Matt's got this done with the super soft tyre. He's hugging him. He's making sure he stays there, and Matt's got through. But look at Clutch. He's forcing his way through. Can he get the inside line? He's going to push as hard as he can, but he's on the medium tyre. He's going to have to brake a little bit earlier, so which he does so, and Matt is through. He's now on the chase, but Clutch is going to be in the slipstream. Can he get on the back of him? We're going to go on board with Matt. This is a fantastic race. We haven't even looked at the other guys. I do apologise. We will get to him in a moment, but Steve is in the lead, 5 seconds down the road, and this is going to be very tough for Matt, but he's now trying to pull away from Clutch, and Clutch is having a look down the inside. That's a big lunge. Not going to do it, but it's now Matt who's got that done. So great stuff from Matt. It's
taking it wide. I'm not sure if that's going to be a penalty. No, I think they'll get away with that one.
Very good. So there is Red Spectre in 4th. Bite of Roses is in 5th. Chasing him down. Gaffer's doing a good job there in 6th position. ADT is in 7th, doing a cracking job in that Dodge Viper. There is Leon also in the 8th spot, trying to close up on ADT. Benno big time in the Mustang, doing a good job as well in 9th spot. Then we've got Ripping the Tearing, his teammate, in 10th. Then we've got Craig in the Subaru, who will probably get a penalty, obviously missing that pit stop. And Hulky there in 12th, and still out on track, and fair play to him. Still on the lead lap as well, so well done to Hulky. So it's still Steve in the lead, and 5 seconds it is. There will be another lap after this. Matt is in 2nd, still pulling away. There is Clutch in 3rd. Red Spectre's trying his best, but Roses is definitely catching up. This group here are starting to close up with 1.5 minutes to go there, Boost.
Yeah, Red I think he's been pushing so hard, the tyres really do not last. And with Nürburgring being such a tyre orientated track, it really is unfortunate for the Audis today.
Yeah, definitely. There we go. Clutch in 3rd. Great points today for Ted Tracks. Red Spectre in 4th. There is Roses in 5th. Gaffers is in 6th. ADT there in 7th. And he's not that far behind this group as well. There is Leon in 8th spot. Then Benno big time trying to close up on Leon. Ripping the Tearing just behind him. Craig P in 11th. And Hulky there in 12th. But let's have a look at our leader. There he is. It's Steve. Now dropped down into 4.8 seconds as they come round the final right-hander, and this will be the final lap. So Steve in the lead, 4.8. Is he going to do it? Is Matt got any more tyre left? That's what we want to know. Shall we find out, ladies and gentlemen? Let's have a look, shall we? There we go. So lots of tyre left in the Super Soft. A little bit of front tyre wear on the Jag. Then we got Matt there in 2nd. Then we got Clutch with the mediums doing a good job. Then we got Red Spectre still trying to push, but those front tyres are destroyed. Then we got Bite the Roses in there as well in the 5th spot, doing a great job there. Gaffer's in 6th. Then we have ADT's in 7th. So have we missed someone there? Or have I just admit I've just gone a bit doolally, haven't I?
I think you've just decided to make up another position.
Fantastic. So Steve's still there in first place. Matt's there in second. Then we got Clutch. This is the final lap, flashing on your top left-hand side of your screen. What a great start to the series. Clutch in third, Red Spectre fourth, Bite the Roses in fifth. Then we got Gaffers in sixth, ADT in seventh. Then we have Leon in eighth. Benno big time there in ninth with Rippin just in the background. So Steve coming around the top of the hill and climbing, doing a great job holding off Matt, who just needs to get better past Clutch a little bit earlier. But obviously the battle with Red Spectre also didn't help him at all. Then we got Clutch there in third, Red Spectre there in fourth. There is Roses doing a cracking job in the McLaren, and he looks like he's closing up very quickly on Red Spectre here. So keep an eye on that.
Yeah,
can he do
once
it?
Again, the tyre degradation of the Audi is just so intense.
Look at Roses. It is. You're right. He's closing up really, really quickly. And let's see what he can do.
The hairpin.
Fantastic stuff. So we're going to keep an eye on that, but we're going to see Steve come around the final corner, and this is a great result for Tetrax Racing. And over the line he goes, and he's going to take the win, and over the line he goes. It's Steve that takes the win.
On the inside of red.
And it's Matt who takes second, Clutch is going to take third, and Roses is going to take fourth, it looks like, but Red Spectre's pushing, and look at that, Roses does it over the line. He takes fourth off Red Spectre, and Red Spectre will take fifth. Gaffers will take sixth spot. There he goes over the line. ADT takes seventh spot. Well done to ADT there. Leon comes over the line. He's going to take eighth position, and what an absolute race that was, because there was massive battles all over the park. Leon in eighth. Benno big time is going to take ninth. Well done to Benno. Ripping the tearing is going to come over the line in 10th spot after a great start. And then Craig obviously will get the penalty, and there he goes. He will take 11th spot. So well done to Craig. But it's Steve for Tetrax Racing who takes the win. Matt in second, Clutch in third. What a great start.
That was a lot of drama in one race. This first start to the season has been crazy.
Yeah, definitely. So congratulations to Tetrax Racing Steve. He's done a cracking job there. Went up 3 places as well. Brilliant stuff. That is exactly what we wanted to see. So let's have a look at these messages quickly, because obviously I missed every single one of them. We got RHRH UK, Carl saying some things never change. Let's go Ferrari, says Legion. Great action, says CC Sim. Get 'em Gaffers, says Jesse. Loving the racing, guys, says Andy. Come on Gaffers, says Mary Jane. Great racing, guys, says Grandad. Great to see Grandad on the stream. Sorry, my controller went dead and I smashed into the barrier and I got damaged. Ah, Scott, never mind, buddy. That's a shame. Good result for TTR, says Daryl. Awesome result, guys. Great racing, says Adam Tavron. Great races, boys, says Legion. Let's go Team CCSR, Ferrari, fantastic drive. Tetrax Racing, Unreal Racing, well done, Clutch and Steve. Good racing, everyone. Them tyres don't last. Well done, Dump Valves. Good clean race. On to the next one, says Dan Lofthouse. That's great. Lovely to see the messages coming in. Thank you very much to everyone who has liked, shared and followed as well. Race results are in. Steve will take the win. Matt in second, Clutch in third, Roses in fourth, Red Spectre in fifth, Gaffers in sixth, ADT in seventh, Leon in eighth, Benno in ninth, Rippin in 10th, Craig in 12th and Hulky in... Craig in 11th and Hulky in 12th. And we did miss 2 drivers today for obviously G Red Scott, and also I think it was the Dodge Vipers. So and they've lost their teammate as well. So hopefully in the GT3 they will be back. So we'll see how they get on. Let's have a look at this interview room. I'm really looking forward to this. So we should have Clutch, Matt and Steve. Steve, we'll have a word with you because you are the winner. Congratulations. How do you feel after that race, mate?
Oh, I can relax now.
Yes, you can.
Oh, yeah. That was actually quite nerve-wracking. I was surprised that our because Matt, as always, was reeling me in. Luckily enough, I had Clutch there to hold him up a few laps before the end, and just pulled it home.
Yeah, some great defensive driving there from you, Steve. Obviously, that really helped Clutch and benefited very, very well, finishing third. And I mean, was that the plan?
It wasn't, but all those years of go-karting have finally paid off.
Brilliant stuff. Well, congratulations, mate. Great win. Really, really good stuff for Tetrax Racing, and I'm sure you'll get a pat on the back from your team coach, Tom, there. So congratulations, Steve. Well done.
Thank you very much, mate. Thank you.
Let's have a word with Matt. Matt, wow, what a race from you, buddy. You had Clutch defence, you had Steve defence, you had Red Spectre defence, then you had battles with Roses, Gaffers. It was endless.
Yeah, it was pretty mental. I felt a bit bullied at the start there, actually. I just got pushed all the way back. But no, what a race. It really was. It was very exciting. Made me sweat, so happy days. Very difficult to get past Red, it seems. I was trying so hard every which way to find a way past, but took a little while there. But once I got past, happy days, Good start to the season, I think.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Absolutely fantastic stuff from the Ferraris. Great result for your team at CCSR. Well done, buddy. Great job.
Thanks, man.
Let's have a word with Clutch. Clutch, you there, buddy? Great to see you have a cracking race there in the second race. And how do you feel? I mean, you did a good job trying to get away, but your teammate did a lot of work for you there, didn't he?
Yep. Speaking works. I mean, I'm absolutely exhausted now. I'm sweating everywhere. But great battles with everyone. Matt being able to keep my pace, which I was surprised about, to be honest. And then those medium tyres shot me, so I kind of just told Steve to get in front of me. I let him pass on the straight. And obviously Matt came off on his super softs with his incredible lap times and consistency. So he overtook me, but I tried my best to keep defensive.
It was fantastic, mate. You did a great job, and congratulations. Massive points for Team Jag as well. So, yeah, hats off to both of you guys. Great races from Roses, Red Spectre, Gaffers, ADT, Leon, Benno, Rippin, Craig and Hulky. Really good stuff out there, guys. And on to the next one. But congratulations, great racing. That's going to help your teams for your next race. And with the total points at the end of it, it looks like you're going to be probably in race 1. So well done. Congratulations to you 3. Wow, what a race, Boosted. How did you think that went? Oh, I've lost Boosted. Never mind. So I lost Boosted. I'll speak for Boosted. Yeah, it was all right. It was a cracking race. Yeah, mate. Yeah, awesome. Couldn't have been any better. Thanks, Boosted. So yeah, great racing from these guys. Brilliant job by Steve. Well done to Matt. Well done to Clutch. Great first race as well. Academy guys, absolutely brilliant. Well done to Chin for his first win as well. Stuck on the grid as well, taking second, and Ginge in third. And then we had race 1, sorry, for the GR4. Great battles all across the park in the GR4 races, and really looking forward to seeing where this goes. But don't forget, we have another race next week. This Thursday we have another race, and it is going to be the GT3s, and they're going to be at Catalonia, so really looking forward to that. Hopefully all the teams will be there, and we will be there for sure. This is Spitfire CC, aka now Craig Cook of CC Sim and ERA, and thank you very much to them for obviously letting us stream as normal, and obviously we will be really excited to run in the Alpha Cup again with me on comms with Sean Yoder. So thank you very much also to Boosted. It's been an absolute joy to watch tonight. Thank you to all the viewers. We had over 70 viewers today. It's absolutely phenomenal, so thank you very much. And there we go. Thank you very much. This is Craig Cook from CC Sim Racing. Take care. We'll see you Thursday. Bye.